Hello and welcome to Abid Shiksha. This is Daily News Analysis. Today is 24th of July 2023. Today's news includes Railways post-Balasore plan to speed up signalling revamp may take long years. Rupees 200 crore for silk promotion in Northeast. Telangana to give rupees 1 lakh assistance to minorities with 100% subsidy. A different kettle of fish, Kashmir wants Europe to taste its trout. Will generic supply of bedaquiline be accessible? Satwik, Chirag, clinch, Korean Open. The multi-train collision in Balasore on 2nd of June 2023, allegedly caused by tampering of signalling equipment, may have led the railways to think of speeding up the overhaul of signalling system at all stations. The overhaul involves converting the system from conventional relay interlocking to electronic interlocking technology, which is harder to tamper with. Depending on a station's size, the cost of revamping ranges between rupees 5 crore and rupees 20 crore. The system can be overhauled in not more than 500 stations each year. Rupees 200 crore for silk promotion in Northeast. The Centre has approved rupees 200 crore during 2023-24 for beneficiary-oriented projects for silk promotion in the 8 northeastern states and autonomous councils, in addition to 38 projects for sericulture production continuing in the region. Additional projects were in the pipeline for sanction in 2023-24. Telangana government has decided to provide rupees 1 lakh financial assistance to 100% subsidy to the minorities on the lines of a scheme for the backward classes. This is a one-time grant extended to the beneficiary to take up any income-generating activity. The subsidy will be applicable to one beneficiary from each family that is covered under the scheme. Selection of the beneficiaries would be completed by the district-level monitoring committee, district-level screening selection committee headed by the district collector. J.S. MacDonald shipped 1800 trout eggs into Kashmir in 1900. He introduced this to the fishing culture to the region, turning Srinagar's clean and fast-moving streams into a sporting hub for local and foreign anglers. Cold-water trout is the most popular fish on the valley's platter, and a growing number of farmers are eyeing opportunities to export trout to meet European demand, bringing the saga full circle. In 2019-2020, Jammu and Kashmir had 534 farmers producing 650 tons of trout. By 2022-23, the industry has grown to 1,144 farmers, and the production has shot up more than 200% to a whopping 1,990 tons, says the Union Territory's Fisheries Department. The shrinking high-altitude lakes and fast disappearing water bodies due to climate change is a threat to the trout industry in Kashmir. The fish only survive in fast-flowing and nutritious streams with water temperature hovering up to 20 degrees Celsius. The government is offering subsidies to set up recirculating aquaculture system that uses groundwater to create in-house ponds for trout farming. Bedaquiline has now become the cornerstone to cure drug-resistant tuberculosis. A major barrier for the drug-resistant tuberculosis care ended when Johnson & Johnson's patent on bedaquiline expired on July 18. The long-awaited expiry will allow generic manufacturers to supply the drug, but Johnson & Johnson appears intent on maintaining its monopoly over the market. Johnson & Johnson has filed secondary patents over bedaquiline till 2027, which were granted in 66 low and middle income countries. It includes 34 countries with high burden of tuberculosis, multi-drug resistant tuberculosis, and tuberculosis HIV. With the introduction of competition from India, the price of bedaquiline will reduce in the range of $48, $102 for a 6-month treatment course, which is 3 to 6 times lower than the current globally negotiated price paid by countries when it is procured through the GDF. Tuberculosis, the world's deadliest infectious disease as declared by WHO before COVID. Janssen Pharmaceutical, a subsidiary of Johnson & Johnson, made bedaquiline around 2002. India's Satwik and Chirag continued their dream run, clinching the men's double title at the Crore Open with a gritty 3-game win over world number 1 Fazar Alfian and Muhammad Rian Ardianto in the final on Sunday. Thank you. If you want to get the PDF of today's news analysis, please join our Telegram channel.